welcome to part 32 of Sonic 06 commentary. Now we're beating up enemies again that randomly appeared in the city again.
Yeah, the second we get back from Wave Ocean, we have Iblis monsters for no hard reason. And they're all in the present. Which is still not making sense.
Yeah. Like I said before, this is kind of where I start kind of realizing I need to use my Chaos Sphere to stun enemies now. I was like, yeah, I probably
What the heck are you getting stomped on when you're doing your homing attack now, too, is the question.
I don't know.
The space between crates and item boxes.
Yeah. There's a random invisible wall in the middle of all of it.
Omega got in my way and I homing attacked on him.
Sorry, Omega, you won't feel a thing. You made of metal, so it won't matter. I'll just clang off your body.
Now, because I probably missed it, did you ever do the Sonic Man race?
No.
I don't think you actually did any of the little objectives.
I didn't really.
for Sonic.
I only did the ones that are required.
Bonus episode?
I could.
I don't think like half of the people in this group want you to, but he could.
I could just do that, the Sonic Man race, just for Marley.
Well, if you use all the gems, then you'd probably end up only with a 20-second episode in the first place, so it wouldn't really be worth it, but...
Oh, yeah, true.
So
Then again, I still think... I still want to kind of do one thing for Link to the Past in the future. Beating it in 5 minutes. I think we could. It's 5 minutes.
I'm just
Well,
glad
technically
this
10 because of credits.
Killing the freaking Iblis.
You want to show off the credits when you do that. You're so messed up.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned this before, but those big enemies are worth at least 1,000 points, so if you're going for S ranks, kill these guys.
Yeah, I think you mentioned in one of the previous parts.
I mean, for all the people who are masochistic enough to go for S ranks in this game. Anyways.
Well, S-Rays are really only useful for the rings, so at that point, it's really only useful for Sonic. Because of all the gems.
Yeah. But at least we saved the town from the Iblis monster, and Omega's doing the robot.
Oh, he is a robot. And now he's just
love
hopping
it.
up and down.
Good grief, Omega.
The animations are so weird for these characters, I swear.
That just makes me laugh every time I see that. I was like, really, dude?
Yeah.
But now we have to go to the last level, but I am not doing that just yet because, like I mentioned in the last episode, I forgot I need to go buy something.
Yeah, so go and buy your upgrade.
I'm going to go buy. Even though this isn't required, I'm going to go do it anyways. I don't care.
Well, I think in theory will make your life easier, but I don't know.
It doesn't.
Only, yeah, in theory. That is the strong word there.
Yeah.
Why is there so much slowdown? Oh, God.
Sonic 06 has more than enough of it. You should realize it by now.
Yeah. But anyways, as soon as I got that...
Yeah, you got them all for Shadow, we can tell. Because of the achievement stuff.
Ultimate Life Form, because he totally wasn't born like that.
I know, I wasn't his code name or anything back in Adventure 2.
Eesh, achievements are weird.
Especially the spelling and everything in this game. They're terrible.
Yeah,
Soliana's Blue Rin. Yeah, unlock Supersonic. Unlock the all skills. What?
Yeah, they make no sense.
Unlock the all skills? What are you talking about?
Well, Matt, this game is happy end.
Yep.
But now we're heading on
Hooray,
to the last
ghosts and goblins. This game is happy end.
He's probably looking for the Chaos Emerald that's supposed to be there.
Now, speaking of that, we'll get into that in the next part, but... There's
This game is happy end?
This game's happy end, well, there's a plot hole with this game's happy end.
Oh, well, how is that new? This game has many plot holes.
Most of them, you know, you can get a vague understanding of why they did it, but this...
And a few of them you get a
this
good
one in
chuckle out
particular
of.
that you're speaking of, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now...
Now this
segment
part's
right-
annoying, actually.
yeah.
Because...
This part, you're supposed to go through, before you can advance to go into the next segment, you have to go through these arches. I can't...
Yeah.
I cannot name what Zelda game had the same kind of gimmick. There was a Zelda game that did the same type of thing.
I can't think of one either. I mean, the closest I'm thinking of is the Gerudo Desert and Ocarina of Time, but those aren't required, it's just it helps you to see.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying.
the annoying thing about this section is just it's required for you to
Ooh.
go through these gates because if you don't, the door to the next area will not open, so you can't get in. It's a mandated
Actually,
thing.
that it might have been Majora's Mask, because there's that one section where you need to follow the fish when you're a Zora.
Kind of. I mean, it's
little
not
bit.
gates, it's just certain areas. It's kind of like the Lost Woods. No, actually, that's exactly like the Gerudo Desert. Because there's these certain sections you can walk through using the Poe or the fish. You'll see the way, but it's not required. You can get through it. I mean, I've learned the pattern for the Majora's Mask one. The desert? No. It's hard to learn.
Yeah. But I mean, like, as Lester said, you can't. If you do not do this, yeah, the door will not open. The door over there will not open unless you go through all the pillars.
Yeah, and you can drive straight over to the door too, but because you have to go all through these pillars and everything, it takes a lot longer than it needs
First
to be.
time playing.
Well, it's not that
first
bad.
First time playing, you don't think of that.
Yeah, you can just think, oh, it's open, you should go straight there, but then you realize the hard way. No, it's shut, and you should probably start over.
Now, I said this in previous parts. Whoa.
Yeah, this control's very slippery when you have boosting going on.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
can
I said
clearly
this
see it.
before. I like Dusty Desert's music really well. I just don't like this stage very at all. Like
Yeah.
every variant episode of the characters is Dusty Desert. It's just, I feel like it's more of a chore than anything. I don't like
It is very saddening because I mean it's a good level aesthetic and the music is fantastic here, probably one of my personal favorites from the game, and yet the level itself is just
Like, I have trouble with this
Yeah.
segment a lot. This segment kind of bugs me. And then I
Well,
fall
especially
down
because of the
deep.
homing attack with Shadow 2, it goes really far. So if you attack an enemy and then do that air dash for the homing attack, it's just... it sends you so far out of your way. You don't want to go that far.
Well,
Also, the camera doesn't help when it spazzes out like that.
also, Lester, I know you're going to be hating me for this
Silver
segment.
medal.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Good.
I mean,
Oh,
well,
God. What
I
the
was-
heck is going on?
I was
was that
stuck.
motion blur?
Yeah,
Motion
I
blur
was literally,
underneath the
like,
candle. God.
I got stuck underneath the candle,
Yeah, it was a candle.
and it got.
Angel.
But like later segment here with Omega. I know you're probably gonna hate me for this, but I don't really use the cheap tactic. I try to, but I forget.
Oh, God, crotch. Oh, yeah, that was disturbing.
There we go, kill him.
I don't care you're not doing the upping. It's just we're going to be here longer.
I know. But like,
But that doesn't matter.
try and actually do this. I actually try and do that, but
I think the issue with it is you have to hit a switch. And if
yeah.
you don't hit the switch before you go over to the next area, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to come back.
It's in this room, guys.
Yeah, it's in this
Yeah.
room. You need to hit the switch to open a door.
Yeah.
But if you forget to hit the switch, just go straight for the door, then there's no point. You
You're
can't go
supposed
through.
to go that way. You're supposed to go that way to advance further. But I actually do a little trick over here. I hit the switch over here, which
Yeah.
is you need to open the door. But I can't remember which door it was that it opened. That's what the thing is, because I get
that's what
so disoriented, and I can't remember where I'm going.
Actually, I
Like,
think you might be going the right way for the
I think
door.
No,
But I'm not sure.
no. It's just, see, the door's not open. I'm like, well,
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you hit the checkpoint, so this is gonna be really useless for now. Then.
yeah. I don't hit the door. And actually, you come out this side to go and hit that switch. You
Yeah,
actually
so
come out this
you're
side.
basically backtracking now in a sense.
But I tried to sequence break this because I can, and it doesn't turn out the way I want it to.
Yeah, I can tell.
So,
So, are you
is,
just gonna go the required way now?
I'm not watching this on YouTube, but whenever I get hit with Omega, does it just have his arms?
Well, yeah, but that's
Yes.
compression in general, not YouTube. It's the... I think I mentioned in one of the fairly early parts about, I think, Silver's story or something, about how
I mean,
video compression works in general. And
but
that's the
biggest
reason
problem is
why.
I think it's not so much video compression, it's actually a problem with Sonic Next Gen itself, because I mean, if you
Oh,
look
no, it's
at
actually not.
some of our other Sonic playthroughs, you know, when someone gets hit, they flicker.
Yeah,
There
it's
is
the flicker.
no flicker in this game at all. You just parts of your body disappear.
Actually, no, there is flicker. When you get hit, it's flickering. It's
It
just that
really
with
is.
capture cards that record in standard definition, or if it's recorded in 60 frames instead, because YouTube does not support it, which is stupid. It's compressed
I've never seen
down,
it.
so
I've never
you're
seen-
stuck
yeah.
in the wall. But
Did you see that?
yeah,
Oh my
the frame rate gets compressed down to half, so flicker gets cut out because of it. It's a sacrifice, and it's really stupid of how YouTube still does not support 60 frames, because it could fix this issue for a lot of flicker. Like this game, for example, recording it, you would record it in 60 frames, and that flicker would be intact, so you would see him flickering. You wouldn't see him completely
It's just
disappear.
that's the thing. I've never seen a single playthrough of this game where the flicker is actually visible. So I just
I've seen
assumed
clips of
because of
one.
that there was no flicker. It's actually a case that their body physically disappears because of a coding error.
I've seen clips of one, and when I ask around, I've been getting the answer of, yeah, characters actually flicker. I think you told me that, Matt. I think I seen
I'm
someone else
watching
who
it
played
right
the game
now,
and they told
he's
me.
flickering. I'm watching it right now on my computer. I'm watching the raw file straight from Windows.
No,
Media.
is it the raw file, the one you edited, or the raw one? Raw one. Sorry, the one that you
That's the
actually
raw
recorded.
one that I'm watching the same video you're watching right now.
Okay, well then you're seeing the exact same stuff we are seeing then.
Exactly. So
Um,
he's flickering.
Yeah, he's flickering, so he just basically disappears when hit.
He's flickering so fast with the recording setup, the compression basically filters it out, which is annoying.
Yeah, there was a reason why back in the day I like fiddled around with Camtasia to keep flickering from the capture card. It's just that's a mess to do, and now I don't do that. I can actually do it natively in Sony Vegas. Thank goodness. Heck, that's what I did with Gunstar Heroes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, half of the weapons would look like they're just a straight shot and not even moving.
Actually, I know we're playing Sonic Next Gen here, and I'm going off topic, but did you know there's a sequel to Gunstar Heroes?
Yeah, there is. It's on the GBA.
Yep.
I've never played it, but now after playing Gunstar Heroes 1, I actually do want to try it out.
I've seen a couple of copies of it, and I was rather curious. I thought, wait, is it a remake, or is it a sequel, or is it a 2-in-1 MacGuffin? What is
I
it?
think maybe
Oh.
for Japanese users it might be remake, but I don't know. That one I really don't know. And crap.
Indeed, Matt, indeed. I'm pretty sure it is actually a sequel. It
Yeah.
keeps the same formula, but makes adjustments.
I heard like Gunstar did have like some kind of remake, or I don't know if it actually did or not. That's just something I heard on the internet. And you know how trustworthy the internet sources are.
I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean,
I'm not sure.
I found out that, Dig Dug on the NES had a remake at some point that gives it the graphic scale of Digging Strike for the DS. But apparently it's only in the Namco Museum on PC, so go arg.
So you'd have to have that version to play it. I hate when they do that sometimes.
Just like, come on, you could have totally put that as an unlockable in one of the DS Dig Dug games or something.
Yeah,
Well,
and now we
as
come
you can
for a
see
full
right
circle.
now- you can see right now, I'm back at the checkpoint. I just unlocked my SD.
Yeah, you better not die, because if you do that, you won't respawn there.
That's
why I like Glover
I
checkpoints.
feel like I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I
And
praise
that's-
Glover's checkpoints, because if you go to a checkpoint you're not supposed to, you can actually reload there if you wanted. That's what I did in my Let's Play when I had that happen.
And then I realized, oh wait, I've been here already.
It's like, wait a minute, this looks
This-
familiar. Oh,
This room is so freaking disorienting. I hate this room. I really do.
I can tell you do. And you hit that switch like 4 times in a row so far.
Just making sure that it's on because. good
Yeah,
lord.
this was the door that the switch unlocks. So
Honestly,
you could have
I'm
went straight
starting to
here.
think this game really could have benefited from using the checkpoint reload feature that Shadow the Hedgehog has, where you can
Yeah.
teleport between checkpoints.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I was
honestly,
thinking. I love it when games
considering
do
the
that.
way that some of these levels are laid out, that could be so useful.
Yeah, I mean, I use that a lot when I play Glover, I use that a lot when I play Shadow the Hedgehog. It would have really helped for something like this. Because you can sometimes go out of order with checkpoints. You might miss one, or you might get to one early. So, it just helps. Also, I thought you actually missed a switch for that door. I thought you needed a switchboard.
No, you don't need a switch for that door.
I could have sworn, but then again,
Kill that worm.
never played it,
Then
just
again,
seen it.
this game can be unpredictable.
Yeah, well, then again, yes, that happens a lot.
Lester, you need to you need to pick up this game. At least try it once.
Well, I wish
I've
I had like
actually
some
seen a
good game
couple of-
stores around here. Like one thing I really wish now, after hearing about so much like Georgia, it's like, not Georgia, South Carolina, I think. I want to have a player's choice down here. That store is like amazing.
There's
for
a store
game
called
owners.
Vintage Stock in my area that has current gen and old gen games.
Yeah, I love it when stores do that, and I hate it when you fall down pits like that. I mean, I just want a store like that around here, because maybe then I can actually get more games easier. Because I gotta pay like 15, 20 bucks for games that could
Hilariously though,
cost me $5.
I've been to Cash Converters a couple of times in the past month, and I've seen at least 4 copies of Sonic Next Gen,
Wow.
both for PS3 and for Xbox 360.
You know, if it wasn't for the whole entire region thing, I would just say, pick up a copy, send it here, I'll pay you, but a PAL game won't work here in the US unless I hack my
Yeah.
system.
We know what
Just do
happened last time.
Yeah.
Shadow's been stating the obvious. Can't fall off here. Well, no dip, Sherlock.
Go off to the
I like how he
box.
says that
Go,
you
go,
fall
go.
straight off. They can't fall here. No, yes.
I
Seriously.
still love though how if you go past an item box that had an extra life in it after dying, it's empty.
Exactly.
And
Oh, good
I
going.
Fudge that up. Seriously. Ugh.
Shadow, I know you had a hard pass, but now is not the time to feel suicidal, please.
Exactly.
Cease and desist.
That's just my stupid mistake. Now I lost all my points that I accumulated too. I'm like,
Oh
ah,
no, whatever shall you do?
Oh no,
I want
my
the
poor,
X-ray.
poor high score. You'll be fine, Matt.
I just
You'll be fine. I mean, there's a life to fix at least one of those screw-ups.
one of those 2 screw ups.
Yeah. It balanced out both of the screw-ups, but still. You gotta have extra lives going into this.
Anyways, that's the end of Dusty Desert. Took me
And now we
10
only have a
minutes.
boss left in Dumb and Shadow's story.
Indeed.
I still got a B ring.
How the heck you still gonna be, this game scores? I don't even know. It's so inconsistent, I swear. One level you can fail completely, get a D, next one you can fail completely and get like an A. Or in
Like
this
that?
level's case, a B.
Da 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 da. I don't know what I did.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.